It's raining. I don't know if we're gonna get any mowing in today or not. It actually just started blowing in here about an hour and a half ago, and it's already getting everything wet. I went through the list tonight and texted everybody, said, hey, watching the weather, but I don't know if we're gonna be a go or not just because of the rain. And per usual, everybody said that's fine. I actually just had one text me back and say, don't worry about it tonight, our yard's already too wet, so get it tomorrow or maybe Friday. Like, that's fine. So I don't know if we're gonna have any mowing tonight. It might just be one of those nights where we run back to the house and do a little maintenance on the mowers. I know they could. You know, let me over, please. Please. Thank you. They could use a good greasing. I know the Turf Racer could. Depending on how I'm feeling, I might scrape the decks. I know they're getting a little funky. Then again, I might actually just go and mow the abandoned properties now that I think about it. Because it's not going to matter really what they look like as long as they're done. That's all that matters, so I think that's actually what I might do. Might hit the abandons, get those taken care of. That would free up some time tomorrow to pick up the stuff for today. See, this is the things they don't tell you when you're trying to do this on your own or trying to run your own company. You got to make the on-the-fly decisions that usually most people don't have to make. Most of the time, if it's raining, you don't have to figure out if you're going to go into work or not, if you're working in an office or retail setting. But when you work outside like this is darn near an everyday thing. And don't get me started on snow. Nobody knows when it's going to start snowing, and nobody knows when it's going to stop snowing. All you know is it's going to snow that day, and you're going to be working that entire time. Rain, it's hard to judge. Right now, it looks like this stuff's supposed to be out of here in about an hour. But it could also stick around for another 2 hours. Or, what I'm driving through right now, that might just be one little small cell, and that's it. But either way, I'm going to do something today. Like I said, I think I'm going to go and do the abandoned properties, get them out of the way, kind of reevaluate from there, and we'll see what happens. Alright, y'all, it's 2 down. One thing I'll say, well, look, you see it? There's the sun. Clearly being a weatherman's not in my future, but then again, maybe it is, since they're never right. Sometimes they are. But one thing I'll say about if you're gonna mow when it's wet, whether it's been raining or even early in the morning when there's heavy dew on the ground, it does take longer. You're going to spend more time on a property than you would normally, just because you get clumping of the grass. You also got to be careful when you're turning. Right now, just the way the evening's played out in the last hour and 15 minutes, I probably could have done the yards that I wanted to do tonight that I normally do, but with them being, you know, neighborhood they're in, plus there are people living in them, I guess. I don't know a good way to say it. People live in the houses. I would rather not take the risk of tearing up their grass, just because I'm trying to get stuff done. Push it off to tomorrow. They understand. And this, you can do that as a business owner. You can make those decisions. Now, if you're somebody who's working for a company, maybe you're working for a big company, maybe you're working for a little company, and you have to mow in the rain, I guess take the advice that it's going to take you longer. You're going to have to go a little bit slower. I know some people are going to try to push and push and push and get things done, but at the same time, you have to step back and remember, you're there to provide a service for somebody who either can't do it, doesn't want to do it. Either way, they're paying for it. You wouldn't hire somebody to come in and put up cabinets and have all of them be leaning to the right side 10 degrees. Nobody's going to hire you if you rush through a property and leave clumps of grass, or leave the turf marks and you tear the turf up, you leave a bunch of stuff on the sidewalks. Make sure you're taking your time. Make sure you're doing a good job. We're not always going to be mowing in sunny and 75-degree weather. There are going to be days like this where you have to get out and you have to do it in inclement conditions. Slow down, take your time. You know what kind of work you can do. Your customers know what kind of work you can do. So what? It takes you an extra half hour. That just means your day is going to be a little bit longer. You signed up for it when you signed on the dotted line that said you wanted to run your own lawn care business, or you wanted to work for a lawn care business. So I guess that's the point I'm trying to make with this video. You're going to have to slow down to speed up. You're still going to be able to get your stuff done. It's going to take you a little bit longer. Should you mow in a downpour? No. But as you saw earlier, it was a light rain, then it kind of shifted to a heavier rain, then it kind of lightened up again, and now the freaking sun's out. Go figure. But we got one more to do. Get it done real quick, and we'll call it a night. Alright guys, I'm calling it a night. It It actually turned out to be a really nice night. Like I said, I feel bad for not doing the other ones today, but you never know. I could have said, yep, I'll be over to get those done, and we could have had rain the entire time. Instead, I've got beautiful blue skies. Knocked down some from tomorrow's route. That's always good. Just means tomorrow's not going to be as heavy. I think I've still got one more that was on the original route for Thursday. It's all good. I'll get it done tomorrow. So, until next time, hopefully you learned something from today. And that is, if you're going to mow in the rain, if you're going to mow when it's wet, slow down, take your time. Yeah, your day's going to be a little bit longer, but customers will appreciate that you took time and took care of their property. Till next time, guys, don't forget, like, comment, share. If you're not subscribed, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks.